Hi guys, this is my second sketchbook tour, and this is also my second middle school sketchbook. I used this from about March of grade 7 to the end of summer vacation, so it was filled up pretty quickly by my standards. So yeah, let's begin. And just so you know, I'm not going to cover these pages because they were done when I was about 10 or 11, so they don't really belong in the middle school sketchbook tour, but if you want me to make a video about those, I will do it. Okay, so starting off, we've got my first Monferno character, Kevin, here, who was named Chump at the time, but when I drew this I thought he looked slick, so I started calling him Slick because of that. It was a while before he got his real name, but yeah, that's where that started. Here we've got some heads of the Pokemon girls. I could not draw bodies, and I was pretty bad at drawing humans in general, so that's why they're just heads. I do like this Dawn, though. I think that one turned out the cutest. These are just more Monferno stuff and a lady echidna. This is some Super Smash Bros. Drawings because Super Smash Bros. Brawl was coming out soon, so I was really hyped for that. Some random Pokemon, some more of my Monferno characters. This is Kyle, Kevin's brother. He started out as a delinquent character, but eventually turned into a hero character as time went on. But yeah, for the first few drawings, he's gonna look like he's not cool. Or not cool, but not a good guy. More Smash Bros. Brawl. It finally came out, so I was drawing stuff based on that. Oh, this is from the Subspace Emissary of Smash Bros. Brawl. Lucario and Meta Knight team up, and my brother and I came up with a really weird story based on them. It was funny, I think, to us at the time. Some more Pokemon. This is my Chikorita character, Chikoro, who you might recognize from a few other drawings. Here's some more stuff of Kevin. My first drawing of Shadow the Hedgehog, oh boy. Yeah. That's pretty special. I didn't want to smudge him, so that's why I left this page blank. More Hamtaro drawings, because I loved Hamtaro so much. I still do. Even more Hamtaro drawings. This is Spat from Ham Ham Heartbreak. He is my favorite character in the whole Hamtaro universe, so I drew him a lot when I was in middle school. Stuff from the Monferno story. This stuff actually ended up getting cut, but it was Kevin and Chikoro going to Johto and winning badges without a trainer. I thought that was fun, but I ended up changing where the story went on as time went on. Some Shadow the Hedgehog stuff. Yeah, this is around the time I first played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I liked that game. I still kind of like it, actually. I don't care what people say about it. I think it's a fun time. This is me complaining about Spat's design, because in the manual and in the game he has a different, marking pattern, and I thought that was interesting. I prefer his manual design, which is why I draw it most of the time. This is a scene in Ham Ham Heartbreak where Spat tricks Cappy. And the Bullseye Kid from Wildwoods. Oh my gosh. This is Kevin and Spat vying for my attention in this sketchbook. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Some more Pokemon drawings. Oh, this was me trying to figure out who I wanted to be in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2. I didn't actually end up going with this team. I went with the Charmander and Mudkip team. And this is my Mystery Dungeon 1 team. That was me as an Eevee, my partner Spark, and Silverwind the Absol. That was a really fun game. And I didn't want to smudge it. Here's a comic about Kevin and Chikoro. Kevin's teaching Chikoro how to kick or something, and then he falls down. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, these are my Beanie Babies. They're so cute. Here is a gift for a friend I had from Aquabunny Oikaki. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but I don't care. Here's some baby Star Fox characters. I was super into making stories with the Smash Bros. Characters, and this was one of them, apparently. Some bunnies. And Quilava. A bunch of Sonic characters. Knuckles, yeah. Some Evolution stuff. Knuckles with an umbrella for some reason. An owl. More Smash Bros. Stuff. This is Lucario Rodriguez Lucario, who was my Lucario character, with Meta, who was my Meta Knight character. Yeah, really creative names there. But they both got into weird situations all the time, and I drew them. This is when my brother's Emerald, due to a glitch, lost a bunch of Pokemon in it, so I wrote him a poem. More LRL and meta stuff. Oh gosh, this is also old. Eevee stuff. Me complaining that it's way too early to wake up. Yeah, this is my 3 favorite characters at the time. Kevin, Knuckles, and Spat. Oh yeah, I was like a tour guide or something for my arts middle school at a point, so that's what this is. For Bunny, there was Kyle again. Kevin, when I was first starting to realize how to draw his eyes. Some stick people. Oh, this was like when my friend betrayed me. It was like slapped in the face, but yeah, that was fun. Some random Pokemon characters. I do like this Torchic, even though it's really messed up looking. I like this Vibrava too, actually. This is actually a decent drawing. Okay. This is my Pokemon Blue team at the time. It was my Mewtrick Mew, my Butterfree, Spearow, Pikachu, Rattata, and Ivysaur. Okay, sorry about that. These are just more LRL and meta stuff. A cool Kirby. This is Mrs. Nidorina from Aquabunny, if you know that website. Oh, I like this. That's still really cute. This is the snake that was in our grade 7 science classroom. I remember that. Oh, this is when I was trying to learn Japanese. Yeah, I'm still not very good at it because I tried to teach myself. Yep. More subspace emissary stuff with LRL and meta meeting snake. Yeah. More Smash Bros stuff over here with lots of Lucario and Meta Knight. Knuckles. I do like this page actually. Like I like the little doodles here. This was more Smash Bros stuff with in Brawl there were these things like stickers and trophies. And I was thinking of what I would look like if I made a sticker, and my friends. Yeah, and if I was a trophy too. More Smash Bros stuff. And some more Sonic Boom lyrics. Sonic and the Secret Ring. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was still getting into Sonic at this point. Random Pokemon. These are my friends' drawings over here. Oh, here we go. This is when we were learning about the Underground Railroad in history. So we had to do an illustration based on it. And I still really like this concept I came up with, but my teacher had us or had me do something else that I don't really like compared to this. I think this was an interesting approach. And a random Sonic. Oh, this comic is still on my DeviantArt. It's a Sonic and the Secret Rings comic about how the game kind of gets in motion, and it's written in chat speak, and it's just terrible. Yeah. Don't look it up. Or you can if you want, but don't look it up. Some Kirby stuff. Oh, when lolcats were a thing. Yeah, I don't know if anybody even remembers those. More Smash Bros. Stuff. Pokemon. Oh, here, I know what this is. This is a flip animation of Caramel dancing with a Quilava. If you don't know what Caramel dancing was, it was a viral pop song that was popular at the time. These were door designs because I was part of the prop, crew for the school play, and I designed the doors that we used. That's a really cute Absol here. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 stuff. This was my team, Amber and Blue. I don't know why this page is torn. These are some weird wraps I made up. Yeah, I don't know. This is the other concept my teacher made me go with for the history project. I didn't like it, and she made me change it again still. Yeah, I had to not make them really abstract, and I didn't like that. I liked my original idea. I still think it was better. More Pokemon. There's Cherry again. I thought she was abandoned. And some weird giraffe lizard thing. Yeah, this is really close to the final project. I basically drew this bigger, and I think I used paint. But yeah, I much preferred the style I went with before. A Lucario based slightly more on the official style. This was a gift for my friend. More Hamtaro stuff, because I love Hamtaro. Oh, this is when I first got an inking pen. I didn't really use it all that much after this page, but yeah, this was me trying out inks. I think I drew this in response to my teacher saying that girls never drew, scary stuff. And I was like, what? I can draw something weird and scary. And I drew Meta Knight stabbing Kirby in the head. Yep. A neat arena, some more of my friends' characters, I believe, at the time. Spat and Harmony from Ham Ham Heartbreak. Yeah, this was one of my friends' characters, too. This, I was listening to Through the Fire and the Flames, and I had this image of Kevin sitting in a thing of fire, because he's a fire type, so he wouldn't be affected by it. Yeah, so I guess that's me illustrating a song. Of course I put fan art into it somehow. A dragon. I don't think I'm good at drawing dragons. It's okay. My Flareon Rocketo. I still really like Steamboat Mickey. That's one of my favorite old Disney cartoons. A terrible comic about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1 that I'm not even going to dignify with an explanation. I really like my old Absol drawings. They're all so cute. Cherry again. I guess I didn't totally abandon her after one drawing. This is looking more familiar as a drawing of Kevin. These are my friends and I dressed up as Star Fox characters. Don't ask why. Smash Bros stuff. Smash Bros characters doing caramel dancing because reasons. A war turtle and some other stuff. I cut this out, but it was a portrait for class. Yeah. Here's Kyle again. This is around the time I was starting to develop him into a good character instead of a bad character, because he was really into Pokemon rights, and I was like, oh, that's actually like a really good heroic cause. So yeah, that's when his character started changing to be a good person. This is a terrible comic with my Smash Bros. Characters. When I drew this, people were like, that looks weird, and I didn't realize why. Now I do, and I'm not going to point it out. But I just did. I really like this, actually. That's my Charmander from Mystery Dungeon 2. Oh, this is a scene from Mystery Dungeon 2 as well. I really like that. This was a project where we had to choose like a social issue and make a piece of clothing based on it. So I chose alcoholism for some reason, and I made a dress with like a ton of beer stuff on it. Yeah, it was weird. Here's a drawing of Grovyle from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2. These are a bunch of stick figure drawings of a bunch of people in my class. This is another terrible comic of Smash Bros. Characters. This is my first drawing of Infernape, which was one of my least favorite Pokemon. I've warmed up to it now, but yeah, I still don't really like its design compared to Monferno. This is Lucario in Princess Peach's dress doing her taunt from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yep. I like this. This is a stylized Giratina. I still really like the stylization. That's a nice S-curve going on here. Oh, and this is really nice too, this shading here on this Jirachi. This was my first attempt at a Gijinka, which is like a humanized Pokemon. You know, this design isn't bad. Like, if I drew it with proper proportions or something, it would look really nice. Some random Pokemon. This was my Mewtwo character, named after someone I knew online. This is a comic based on a really weird dream that I think my friend had. Not me. But it was based on my characters, so yeah, it was weird. These are drawings of some of my friends and me. Random Pokemon. A comic about how Skyform Shaman looked weird. I warmed up to that one too, but I didn't like it at the time. A terrible comic about a question in our math workbook that made no sense. Some more Pokemon. Yeah, see, I was terrible at humans, oh my god. This was Squirrel, who was my first ever roleplay character. I didn't really get into roleplaying, but Squirrel was a squirrel who had water powers and his tail was made of water. And because of that, if it evaporated, he couldn't fight. So if he was in a volcano or something, that made things difficult. This is a comic about my friend's character, Squidgy, I believe, and how he looked like Kirby, so people always told her that. Yeah, so I drew this comic for her. Some more Pokemon. That's a really cute Shadow Lugia, oh my gosh. More random Pokemon. Oh, this is when I was getting into my Pokemon Crystal nostalgia. Here's the first drawing of Kyle with his sweater. I don't know why that wasn't included in the original design, because that's like such a big part of his character now, but yeah. This is when he was still a delinquent because he's got a can of spray paint. This is Mrs. Nidorina from Aqua Bunny. Some stuff from the Pokemon movies. More random Pokemon, it looks like, and some Potter Puppet Pals. These are really cute, actually. Barry from Pokemon, looking terrible. Oh, these are baby Smash Bros. Characters. I really like them all. Look at Yoshi. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Terrible comic about Meta's origin story. He was a clone of Meta Knight. That's apparently what his amazing backstory was. That was my friend's character. Oh, this is when Shadow wins in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. He has this really deadpan, like, I am the ultimate, and it's pretty awesome. Oh, these are some of my old characters based on my Pokemon toys. Yeah, me and my brother made up a lot of stories based on that. Same here. This is still really nice looking. I like this. More Smash Bros stuff, it looks like. Random Pokemon. I tried to cram as many Pokemon as I could onto one page. I'm actually pretty impressed. Like, a lot of these are actually recognizable even though they're so small. Like, that's a Lapras, Flareon, Spearow, Budew, Omanyte, Lickitung, Ditto, Slowpoke. Yeah, you get the idea. This is when I first caught Latias in Sapphire version. Yep, random video game stuff. Attempts at stylizing humans down to how can you not draw this? It's so easy. But yeah, it was still terrible. A comic about the 4th of July and me not celebrating it because I'm Canadian. Pokemon. I do like this. Max from Max and Ruby and Timothy from Timothy Goes to School. I still really enjoy those cartoons. Which might sound weird because I'm a grown adult, but I like cartoons like that. Oh, I do like the tails. Yeah, this is hard to look at. Just because there's so many things on this page. Chikoro. Yeah, I think this is when I started drawing my own characters, like, from Kevin's story a lot more. More random Pokemon. I like this DJ Cat. Team ACT, or Team ACT, as I called them, in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1. I didn't like them. I don't like their purpose in the story. I still don't. Aw, that's Spark from Mystery Dungeon 1. This is Toopy from Toopy and Binu. That cartoon was weird, but I still enjoyed it, too. These are more of my friends' characters. Some more Pokemon. Even more Pokemon, I think. And just lots of random drawings. This is a terrible drawing of Marth. Oh, this is a horrible comic. Don't read it. The evolution chart of Charmander. Oh, okay, this is when I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, so I started drawing like random chibi versions, like that's Jim, that's Yugi. Karibo, yeah, there'd be more Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan art if I could actually draw humans at the time, but I could not. So you get Pokemon instead. A terrible comic about some of my characters. Oh, this is hilarious. This is Kyle sleeping on someone's couch. Oh, Staraptor Gijinka? That one could be better, but I still like the hair. And this is about the end of the sketchbook. So, yeah, at the end page I usually draw myself with a bunch of my favorite things. And yeah. So that's the end of this sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later for the next one. Bye!